Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be going over August 1st trade. We traded GBP USD on shorts, and I simply want to break this down for you guys to get a realization of how the trade can look once it's a good trade, and simply just breaking down my trade as an overall review. So let's get straight into it. So right here on the very top left, we can see that on the daily chart, we have some support and resistance right here. First, we use it as support, failed to break through, like we just poked through it. We retested to this demand zone. We gain momentum back to the upside, and we easily break path through it. We then we came back to a retest of the support, and it looks like we simply break past through it again. So this was the day prior to the trade, and this is when I traded it. If we jump to a lower time frame now, right here on the top right on the 4-hour chart, we can break this down to a more in-depth of a view of an intraday. So we can see that the overall momentum is bearish, so we have movements to the downside. We see that price over here consolidated for a small tiny bit, and we instantly gain momentum to the downside. Gain momentum to the downside, making lower lows and lower highs. Right here near the rising 200 MA, we retested to like a 50% retracement, which we can identify that on the lower time frames. It was like a supply zone to continue moves to the downside. So right here, I want to identify supply zones where price can pull back to give me an entry signal to continue to move to the downside, since the relative momentum strength is bearish. So we identified this supply zone right here. But since I have identified this supply zone, I can simply say that it's too far away on its relative supply to even look to go short. Like, I would not be interested again. So it says trading with the momentum near the MA, trading under MA, and space to move to the downside. We have space to move to the downside. That's obvious. But these two right here are irrelevant supply zones to continue to move to the downside. And this right here is relevant of an area of interest where I can simply see a confirmation to continue my move to the downside. So this is more relevant. This is irrelevant. If price comes all the way here, I'm not even looking to go shorts. I would simply change my bias, and I would see where market directions can simply go. But the high probabilities is to the downside, right? So relevant area of interest, and we can jump on lower time frames to see what really is going on and what supplies am I really looking at. Here at the bottom left corner, we can see where's the supply. So we have supply 3, supply 2, and supply 1, right? At supply 1, since supply is very tight, it does not move space to like a retest. But we need to see, once supply is very tight, we need to see some sort of time going on between price of consolidation wise, and that's what we simply get. But we can identify as well that we anticipated to go short without time. So we anticipated right here where my mouse is at supply 1, and we instantly continue to move to the downside. Price used this demand right here to retest that supply 1 again and got that bearish momentum. So ideally, I would say that this right here was a better entry than this right here. But so we got supply 2, supply 3. These supplies were not used. On the hour time frame, we can see that we got that entry break of MA. It was good, but could have done better if we got in here, right? So supply 1, fear of missing out, anticipating continuation on entry, it may break. And then we got these demands right here. The price instantly break through, since price already used this one, and we break to take away the equal lows. If we jump down to a lower time frame, such as the 15-minute, right here on the bottom left on the bottom right, sorry, on the 15-minute chart, we can even go more in depth. So this is a type of in-depth technical analysis that we would like to proceed as time goes by and use practicing it so we can really see what price wants to do and bring our probabilities closer on our edge. So it says supply 3, supply 2, and supply 1. So supply 3, for price to go to supply 3, we'll have to break this 200 MA. It was like not that strong. So, but let's explain this right here. It says new supply was created after reacting from supply 2. So supply 1's go down, boom, goes to supply 2, boom, and it reacts instantly, and this is the supply 1. Okay, so it reacts from supply 2, gives us supply 1, and here we are, right? So I was represented with this right here. And this was not here yet. That's why my entry is here. So price created this supply 1, boom, retested supply 1 that was created, and we anticipated that entry right there. So it says number 2, price reacted from supply 1 and sell off into demand. So as we said, right? So price came to supply 1, reacted, gave an entry, and instantly came to demand 1, which we can identify on the 1 hour chart where that is right here, and then the demand 1. So we reacted from that and we gain a retest. So number 3, price received an action in reaction to a double bottom. So what that means is that after reacting from supply 1, price came into demand, gave a reaction, retesting this supplies, double bottom, so failed to make a follow through. And once you understand like time correlations, this will all make sense. Gave a double bottom, price came back and failed to follow through as well, right? Then price instantly broke through the structure right here, retested supply, and broke past both structures right here. So this would be a better entry. And then price just broke past this double bottom. So number 4, price created a supply and used it instantly to sell off and break multiple structures. Simply what I just explained, right? So price, this is the supply right here that price created when failed to follow through. Price came down here to this demand, retested that supply, and then broke multiple structures, 1, 2, and 3, and even 4. Broke those 4 structures and instantly sold off. So this was a very good trade, but in concerns to the entry, I would assume that I would assume that we can have a much clearer entry, perhaps right around here. On the 1 hour, we could really identify that, which is like right around here. These entries are very, very nice. Or even this one right here, because once we retest it and we see that the bullish momentum is failing to go through, we can anticipate the follow through right here. But it all depends. I traded in my session, I follow my plan, and that's what simply matters. You guys know that we're coming from a losing streak. We identify what caused those losing streaks. We're trying to get better due to psychology, even fundamentals, or even not following my plan. So strictly following the plan would be essential. Very, very good to bring an edge to you as a trader. Managing emotions. What actions are you taking to manage those emotions? What do you expect after this losing trade? How do you expect a losing trade? How are you gonna be coming across to accept that losing trade? And putting all these things together to become a better trader as you go along and gaining experience and accepting losses. And trades doesn't matter, but what matters is a month of profitability, or a time period such as the yearly, 2 years, but not a trade by trade. Simply like by a week or a month or a year basis, if I'm profitable or not. But not like, don't worry about a losing trade. Don't worry if it's a win, if it's a loss. It happens. We're playing a chess game. We expect a queen or a soldier or a king to go down. But at the end, are we winning the game? Did we lose this chess game? Did we win it? Are we timing it properly? Right? Are we seeing that, okay, this chess game, he making a play with he's gonna make me take three losses back to back with his combinations of his techniques. But overall, okay, I can see like I'm gonna take four of his soldiers right back on him, and at the end of the day, I'm going to be profitable, and that's what truly matters. In concerns to like technical wise and following your plan, that's essential as well. That's really uh what brings an edge to you, and keep on following your plan. Like, I can just sink this in your guys' heads every day, but that even doesn't matter if like you're not gaining consistency and practicing overall, showing up early. Small wins are gonna compound to you, and a overall period is gonna really shine the light of where you're heading to as a trader. Not giving up, always looking positive, always accepting, learning, growing, and controlling emotions, just bringing it all along. Guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this trade that I took right here, and took like learn from it, do what you want to do with it. And thank you for watching this YouTube video. I hope you guys can leave a like button, subscribe, and even leave a comment where you're coming from. Thank you guys for the support. Peace out.